Hi, welcome to Titan Football Update. We're here today with Brady Beck, quarterback of San Marino, and his center, Mitch Mooney, to hear about last week's game against South Pasadena, a victory for San Marino. Hi, welcome to Brady Beck and Mitchell Mooney from Titan football team. A big win over South Pass on Friday night. Is it still a big deal to beat South Pass? Is it still a rival that you guys want to defeat, Brady?
Yes, of course. It always is. We prepared for 2 weeks, and no matter what our record is or how good they are, I think it's always going to be an intense game and everyone wants to beat them.
Mitch?
Yeah, it's a game that's going to come down to the last minute pretty much every year. It's the rivalry, but also they're a good team, we're a good team. It's a road to get to the playoffs. It's like almost a must-win game.
Do you like to get the Crowley Cup as well? Is that a little incentive for you guys? Or maybe not the big thing, but is it part of the incentive?
Yeah, it adds to the rivalry. It's like something like we could say, it stays on Huntington Drive. It's something that we can hold on to, helps the rivalry.
Okay, so question just for you though, Mitch. Very personal question. Is Mitch or Mitchell, do you know if you're in trouble if you hear a different name or something like that? Because I did. From either my mom or my grandma. My grandma was a big German woman. If I heard Mitchell from her, I was in big trouble. How about yourself?
Yeah, my mom will sometimes send Mitchell if she's not too happy.
I'll remember that. Okay, good. So Brady, you just told me that your parents went to Boulder. Mitch, your father played for USC. Did you guys watch the game together yesterday?
No. But we went to IHOP because it's tradition for the football team always after each game. So I wasn't watching too much, but we were together, just not watching the game.
Yeah.
Good, that's great. Okay, the key to Friday's win. Brady, what do you think?
Definitely our defense. Our defense played a huge role in that, and I think just like stopping their run, because that was their biggest strength, and forcing them to pass the ball really helped us. And then offensively, our line played really good. They blocked well, allowed us to run the ball, control the clock, and keep South Pass off the field.
Mitch?
Our defense was a big part of it, especially in the first level defensive line and linebackers. Their head of the snake was their running back and their offensive line and their system. And we really forced them to get out of that, which helped us. And offensively, it was controlling the clock, keeping their offense off the field, which we did.
What do you think of, what's Akuna's first name?
Nick,
41-yard field goal, not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, nice little booth there. It was very good. Enjoyable game as well, so thank you very much for that. Brady, it looks like you and Coleman kind of two platoon at quarterback. Is that true?
yes. Our game plan was a little different for this one because a lot of teams assume that we'll run with him and then they'll pass with us. So I think we took advantage of that, and then we passed a little bit with Coleman to catch him off guard, and then ran the ball a little bit with me. I think it opened up our offense a little bit, allowed us to move down the field pretty efficiently.
I thought so too. Yeah, I could tell that was going on. Beautiful. So it's still a rivalry to beat South Pass?
Yes, of course.
Well, good. Glad to hear that. This week we've got La Cañada. I sense that that's a little bit of a rivalry as well. What do you feel about that game coming up?
Yeah, I think a lot of us want it back from last year. I don't think we played as well as we should have, and we definitely should have won last year. So I think we definitely want our revenge from last year.
Yeah, it's not like the rivalry, but it's almost in the same way, like same intensity. Just like last year, we want to get back. Didn't play our best, but we felt like we should have won.
There's a man that went to Stanford who used to live in San Marino, and he had a statement about rivalries. He said, Cal is not really our rivalry. They're kind of a rival, but USC is hatred. And over the years, I kind of sensed that for San Marino, playing South Pass is a rivalry, but beating La Cañada or playing La Cañada is more of a hatred. Is that accurate, do you think?
Yeah, it's not the rivalry, but yeah, it's like almost there.
Yeah, so that'll be a good game. Mm-hmm. So when do you guys get your ideas for the next game? When do you work on your game plan for La Cañada?
I think our coaches work hard all weekend. I think even after the game, they're in there for hours late at night reviewing the film from the previous game and for the upcoming game, and they prepare a script for us all week so we can prepare for their defense and offense.
Yeah, we get their film over the weekend. That's where our coaches watch, and then when we come in on Monday, they kind of tell us how it's going to go, what we're going to do.
What should we expect for La Cañada to do this week?
Yeah, like what they're going to do.
Yeah, what do you think they'll be?
I think they're gonna know that it's not just when Coleman's in, it's gonna run, or when Brady's in, it's a pass. They're gonna have to prep for it, which is, our offenses look different a lot. They're gonna have a lot of different things to look out for.
Okay, so Brady, it seems as though playing quarterback has become a year-round pursuit. Tell me about what do you do all year round to stay in shape for playing quarterback?
After season, I try to rest a little bit, rest my arm because I throw a lot over the season, and then normally I have basketball, so it's a little rough to do training around there, but on the weekends I try to train as much as possible. And then after basketball, I normally try to do like some type of 7-on-7. That way I can get better at reading defenses, stuff like that, face good competition. And then outside of that, I'll just be training with my coaches, teammates, working on chemistry, stuff like that.
And basketball for you?
Yeah, basketball, it's actually something that really helps, especially with O-line. It keeps your feet fast, which is really helpful, even being more athletic, chummy. And it's just a sport I enjoy. It's just fun. And other than basketball, it's just working on the same techniques, repping it out, just to get it like muscle memory and just keep it same thing every time.